Guys, how are we?
Hi,
Doing
how are
great.
you?
Yeah, good. Thanks very much. Congratulations on the film.
Thank you.
Thank you.
There is something intrinsically scary about white vans. I'm going to say it. When I was a kid, white vans, yeah, you don't want to be near them. They're very terrifying. My uncle drove one, but he was a gardener, so I'll let him off and give him a nice chance on the side. What do you think it is about white vans that creates this fear amongst us when we're kids? What do you think is the kind of the strange unspoken bond that we all have, the fear of white vans? Maybe Gavin, I'll throw that to you first.
Well, I guess my parents have always told me to be like aware of them, and that always. I don't know. They just have this. I don't know. It's just like I just me and my friends will be walking down the street, and if we see one, we're walking the other way.
They have a real eerie quality to them, don't they? They
Yeah,
have a
they
real
do
eerie quality to them.
for sure.
Sky, are you a fan of white vans, or less, even less so now you've made this film?
You know what? I've never been a fan of a white van because it's just like, who wants to drive a white van? Like, I see if it's for work, but if people just choose to do that, it's like, why, weirdo? Who drives a white van? So I stay away from it. And also, too, as like my mom growing up, she's like, white mans, people like it was just a whole thing. So definitely not a fan, especially not a fan now after making this film. 0 out of 0, don't recommend.
Do not recommend. I like that. They should
No.
put that on Google reviews, shouldn't they? White
Mm.
vans do not recommend.
Yes.
uh, I guess for you guys as well. I mean, there's a when you do a scary film, there's an art of you guys pretending to be scared. You have to kind of sell the scariness of it and the fear and everything else. Do you guys have any like personal tricks that get you in the headspace when you have to film a really scary scene? Sky, maybe I'll chat that to you first.
Yeah, I would say my thing is I watch horror films and thrillers all the time. And my biggest pet peeve is like when you can tell like someone isn't scared, and that's just my biggest fear. Like I don't ever want people to be like, well, that was fake, or I can tell like she was trying to act. I try to make it as natural as possible. So for me, studying, watching a bunch of thriller films and really just getting into that mindset really, really helped because I'm like, I want this to translate well on camera. So hopefully it did.
Yeah, I agree with that. That's the same thing for me. Whenever I'm in the before I go filming, I just click into character. I don't know what it is. I don't know. I just it just happens. I don't know. I just get in a mode where I'm just like focused. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, I always wonder if Matthew McConaughey does the thing for horror films as well. He does that thing for Scorsese. I wonder if he gets in the
Yeah.
headspace for scary films as well. What is, I mean, what do you guys consider the scariest film of all time? Obviously you're quite young, and I don't know how much you've seen of all the old ones, but there's a
I
few
Um,
love
classics.
horror
If you
movies.
had to pick one, what's the one you would pick to watch over and over again?
Maybe the Conjuring, probably. I love The Conjuring. It's a great film.
For me, I mean, I've seen it a million times, so it's not scary for me, but Jeepers Creepers, and I say that because he is a creature. It's like, what the heck is he? He's from millions of years ago. He comes back every 15, 20 years, and he can sense your fear, which I would be so fearful around him. So I would definitely say Jeepers Creepers because you don't really know like what he is. You just know he's from the dinosaur times and he just keeps on coming back, which is pretty creepy.
You'd be surprised. I have to say, so many people do like talk about Jeepers Creepers as like one of the modern things of like, do you not find this scary? This guy knows everything about you. Like you can get scared and everything else.
Yes.
Oh, dear. If you haven't watched it yet, watch The Shining. That's my favorite.
Yes, love
Oh
Uh,
that
yeah,
one.
great one.
just in terms of this film, obviously you made it quite quickly. What's the best thing for you guys that you've got out of this? Is it the friendships you made across it? Because I can imagine you guys as younger members of the cast, you might have now WhatsApp groups and all this kind of stuff. Is that the best thing to take away from you've taken away from the film?
Yeah, I would say that. Just having like a new family now and new friends. So we filmed this movie a couple of years, well, a little bit more than a couple of years ago.
3 years, I think.
Yeah, actually, no, it's been 4 years.
Oh
So
no.
yeah, September made 4 years. So still to this day, we're all in contact. And yeah, I feel like these are like my best friends for life. So definitely gained that, which I love and appreciate.
Yeah, for sure. Being with everyone is so amazing, and ever since the start, we all just like kind of clicked, and we all have good chemistry. We all talk, and we're all super cool. We keep it contact and stuff. So yeah.
always forget that about movie making sometimes, especially for like indie movies. It's been 4 years since we made this. You know, my head's like, you guys like grown up 4 years already since the last time I saw you on when I watched the film today. It was 4 years ago.
I just feel like time kind of gets warped, especially we filmed this in COVID times, and every day just feels the same.
Yeah.
It's like, what day of the week are we in? I don't even know. So
well, you made it. It's great. I enjoyed it. And thank you so much for your time, guys. Wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!
Hey, that's what they all say.
Hey, you guys!
Hey, you guys!